Sa dikitan, di ka papalya. Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
All-purpose Epoxy El General Matibay na dikitan El General Kahoy man o bakal El General Kahit sa kompleto El General Pwedeng imasilya El General Kahit anong dikitan El General El General El General All-purpose Epoxy Posting El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palaban sa kahit anong dikitan.
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na reward.
TNT, 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
My future.
Right? What's a plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Hindi umulan!
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
si Vic Soto na ata ang pinakaswerteng tao sa Pilipinas. Kahit hindi niya alam, kahit hindi niya sinasadya. Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo. Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome! Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Hindi umulan!
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
Hindi aabot ang data!
worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
All-purpose epoxy El General. Matibay na dikitan. El General. Konkreto, kahoy, bakal.
Plastic, El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Sa dikitan, di ka papalya. Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
And this time around, we bring your attention. And to watch this game closely, it's going to be happening between the Far Eastern University Tamaraos going up against the UST Growling Tigers, where it all begins. Patuloy tayo sa ating PlayTime Cares Filoil EcoOil 18th Preseason Cup. And these two teams going up against each other. Na wala pa naman natatalo. Benji Santiago kasama ko si Randolph Leongson, and of course Courtney is still going to be joining us from courtside. So your take lang on this game, Randolph.
Yeah, again, both teams still undefeated in the UAAP group. You see here FEU, we talked about the emotions obviously from the sudden departure of VJ Pre. They wade through that first game here in the Premier Preseason League, winning against UE. Meanwhile, UST building steam with 2 straight victories, and the last one was against Adamson, so it's a momentum boost for them if they can get this win number 3, as I was saying, this game standings, Benji.
Well, yun nga, yung UST Growling Tigers saka dalawang sunod na kagad. Samantalang FEU Tamaraos, well, they only had their first game. Very, very good and impressive performance naman to show for. At syempre, let's see if they could follow it up with another win. As you can see, the 7 teams that we have here, DLSU is on top along with UST. 2-0 pareho ang kartada. And just in case UST wins this one, they'll be landing at the top spot. And just wait for their next schedule. Well, let's talk about ito muna nga, FEU Tamaraos. When they went up against UE, that was a dominant win, you could say.
A high-octane victory for FEU. Living life without VJ Pre, said that okay lang kami mga pre with the 74-57 victories. You see their aggressiveness, drawing 26 free throws against UE in that game, and also just sharing the basketball with 16 assists. A big lift off the bench, 27, and ang daming standout actually from FEU in this game.
Look at the rebounds of Mo Conate and Aaron Baguno also helping out, and syempre yung experience will always count here para sa panig ng FEU. What about Joric Bautista with his 18-4-2? Are those good signs here para sa FEU Tamaraos?
Again, no surprise. Joric Bautista leading the way for FEU in that last game. You see your usual things na nakakashoot siya from 3-pointers, but really the leadership, and you see how he was able to really involve the rest of his teammates, and kumbaga nag-rub off yung magandang laro ni Joric Bautista to the likes of Jedrick Daa, Luke Felipe in that game, and really a lot of standouts for them. A promising first win for the Tamaraos.
UST, especially in their previous win, actually welcoming the presence of their head coach, Pido Harencio. Kasi the first game nila, si Peter Martin lang yun nandun.
Yeah, Coach Pido Harencio was welcomed with another rousing victory, but may konting scare, but they're still able to pull it off 69-62. Remember, that last game of UST against Adamson, they played without Nick Caballero, who will still miss today's game. Nick is with the Gilas Youth in the FIBA 3x3 Youth Nations League in Qatar. So, kumbaga, UST is still looking very potent despite the absence of Nick Caballero. You see the 8 3-pointers was a big boost for them in that game. And also, the bench also providing big lift. Ang daming standout performances doon. Mark Yemin, Ice Danting, all had their moments. But the man in charge is always going to be this guy, Forty Patrica.
Well, he's actually being expected to show more of his leadership. Well, he managed to come up with 22 points. It was 5 of 13 from the field. Does not miss the free throw. So you don't foul him. Pagdating ng endgame.
Again, that's just expected for Fortsky Padrigao, but I really like his aggressiveness. He understands that he has to be more consistent when it comes to his offense compared to last season, and this being his final year in the UAAP, this will be a big help for them if Fortsky can get his offensive game going.
So he had the maturity enough to end his stint with, of course, a rewarding experience for his alma mater. And Mo Conate and Peter Osa, what can we say actually between this face-off between these two?
This is going to be an interesting matchup down low. Obviously, Mo Conate, a defensive demon for the Tamaraws. Meanwhile, Peter Osang adding that athleticism in the part of UST contra Tiempo in that key matchup.
All right, venue announcer, let's hear it. The starters.
PlayTime Filoil Arena. This is PlayTime Cares 18th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup presented by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. It is the third game of the day between Far Eastern University Tamaraws and University of Santo Tomas Growling Tigers. Let's meet the starting lineups for FEU Tamaraws. Starting at point guard, number 13, John Ray Pasaol. Starting at 2 guard, number 3, Joret Bautista. Starting at forward, number 5, Jedrit Daa. At the other forward position, number 15, Aaron Baguno. And starting at center, number 35, Mo Konate. Head coach is Coach Sean Chambers. And now the starting lineup for USC Growling Tigers. Starting at point guard, number 11, Fortsky Padrigao. Starting at 2 guard, number 3, Kyle Paranata. Starting at forward, number 12, Ice Zanting. At the other forward position, number 91, Koji Buenaflor. And starting at center, number 0, Peter Osang. And coach is Coach Pido Harencio.
And the starters from FEU, Jorik Bautista right away will be part of that starting unit along with John Ray Pasaol. And there's Aaron Baguno, Daa.
And Mo Conate at the center for FEU.
Gulat ako parang nabaliktad yung pangalan. Of course, Peter Osang and along with Fortsky Padrigao para rito. Well, it's a good thing also. Kyle Paranada is back para rito sa UST.
UST utilizing a 3-guard lineup here. Ice Danting playing more of a 3 with Paranada and Fortsky starting this game.
First quarter of action, yes. Welcome everyone. Patuloy tayo sa ating PlayTime Cares Filoil EcoOil 18th Preseason Cup. There you go. That's the first basket, Tim, para sa UST.
And that's what Ice Danting can give you. Really aggressive on, really relentless on both ends of the floor. I really like how he plays off ball, and he's got receiving the ball of that leak out.
John Ray Pasaol still has the basketball. What's he gonna do? He's gonna fire the 3 instead, but it's a miss. They got an offensive rebound here. Another 3 for FEU, and this time that's Jorik Bautista making his presence felt right away in this game.
There's a reason why Jorik Bautista is one of the top 3-point shooters in the UAAP last season, and he is gonna poised to be continuing to do that this year.
In the meantime, the basket, Koji Buenaflor with a drive, it's a baseline, and banking it in. 4-3 in favor of UST. FEU with a basketball, and shot clock is down to 10. Jorik Bautista floats it up. Naka-rebound, nakaupo. Nakakreate pa ng situation for them to score.
Yeah, just the presence of mind from the veteran Jorik Bautista making things happen for the Tamaraws. Broken play na yun eh.
Kaya nga eh. And I was making mention kanina prior this game, the mga stranger things that have happened. Very early, stranger things are beginning to happen also in this ball game. 5-4 para rito sa FEU. Oh boy, you don't want to miss on anything. Sayang yung kwentuhan ninyo eh. Pag-gising ninyo, wala kayong kausap dahil di nyo nakita.
Hindi nyo napanood.
8 seconds to shoot here para sa FEU. John Ray floats it up. Nope. offensive rebound for a little while. It was with Mo Konate together.
And I really like the aggressiveness of FEU early on in this game.
The rebound of the quarter brought to us by Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy.
So kanino yung rebound? Kay Jory kasi siya yung nakakuha ng bola. Hindi yung tip ni Mo Konate.
Nakaupo nga di ba? Naka-rebound Grabe.
Probably the most chill rebound you'll see in your life.
It's, kung ang El General All-Purpose Epoxy, that was an all-purpose play.
Shot clock 14 seconds.
7.5 to play. First quarter pa lang naman ito. Chance for them to grab back the lead, but Cal Paranada was unable to knock down that short jumper. Ooh, trying to go all the way that time. It results in a foul. Paranada nagawa si Chandray Pasaol. He's going to be shooting free throws.
You cannot give that open lane to Janray Pasaol because he will always bulldoze his way inside as Kyle Paranada found out the wrong way. Kumbaga, ang hirap ang hirap pigilan ng mga ganong drives ni Janray Pasaol. Ginagawa niya yun since high school and he's continuing to do that in his second year for FEU.
Nag-trim down na nga, no?
Oh.
Ito si Janray Pasaol.
But the aggressiveness in attacking the basket remains there. Also, I'd like to note, Benji, we talked about this in the last game of FEU, yung pipeline nila from juniors to seniors.
Okay.
Another new face, Kirby Moncopa, making his debut with the seniors team. Now joining yung mga kasamahan niya before, in Janray Pasaol and Jedrick Daha on the floor.
It's going to be a nice little reunion. And at least familiarity, that's also going to be playing a very important factor. Been going for those threes, and at least, of course, Joric Bautista, he knows how to handle a situation like that.
Second three of the game for Joric Bautista, really propelling FEU in this matchup against UST.
At ito yung ating Jiangnan three-point shot of the quarter. Of course, brought to us by Jiangnan Hotpot. Hotpot ba? Jiangnan, na?
Also, Emil Acido checking in for UST. Ang daming young guns talaga between these two teams.
It's Peter Osang, chance for him to score. Missing on the first free throw. UST is down by 6. And there you go, he's finally on the board. Some pressure defense being applied by UST, but that's too close for comfort. They're going to be called for a foul. Sa backcourt pa lang yan, no? Stunting is called for that personal. Konate playing the outside. Uy!
Yeah, that was on its way down.
Nakita natin, tumama na sa board. No doubt about it. This is going to be a basket already.
Well, yeah, again, despite that being goaltending, nice to see Kirby Moncopa get back in the again. When he missed last year, that was due to a knee injury. So, kumbaga, it's nice to see him recapture his old flame as he was back in high school, now with the seniors team.
Sabi niya, unang basket ko to eh. Could not be denied.
Oh, yan.
Ayan, yan. Mas convincing.
Yeah.
Dating,
Mas maganda. And that's the third conversion from distance for FEU. Blazing start for the Tamarauts.
They are now up by 10. The chance to increase it further. Janray Pasaol takes it strong. There was no foul. So play continues here. And UST really having a hard time.
Great effort there by Luke Felipe on the weak side, blocking Peter Osang.
John Ray Pasao, what's the rest of the guys, his teammates? Now they're settled for the half-court offense. Jorik, back to John Ray. Serving. The step back three, and he hits it again.
And that's the third three-pointer for Jorik Bautista. He's just waxing hot in this game, propelling his team to an 18-5 lead. That was just a gorgeous three-point shot. Our Jiangnan hot pot three-point shot of the quarter. Hot pot ba? Jiangnan na.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, sa dikitan di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis. Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
There's still 5 minutes and 4 seconds here in the first quarter, and Jorik Bautista is running away with 9 points already, taking over this ball game very early.
Yeah, three-pointers. And FEU shooting a blistering 4 of 6 from downtown to grab this 13-point lead.
Spaga UST and addressing a long drought sa kanilang offense. Jello Crisostomo with his first basket. 18-7 is our count. Good recovery by FEU as they go long distance.
Won't want to rush that one.
Let's see if they can fight fire with fire. Pero may offensive rebound, put back. Kanina pa yan, naiipit yung bola doon.
Bago kasi yung net natin.
Yeah.
But again, quick impact for Jello Crisostomo. Quick 4 points for him to, in a way, get UST slowly back in this game.
Pilacino is going to be called for the foul, and I don't know why they're putting a lot of pressure. Nasa backcourt pa lang yun eh. And FEU has been handling the situation. Oh, yun lang. Sumuko na din nangyari sa'yo.
He lost his balance as he jostled for positioning against Peter Osang. Hindi aware yung kanyang teammates na baga nawala na siya ng balance at napaupo.
It's like pulling the chair from under him.
So a good timeout for UST, making headways and getting stops.
They're still down by 9. They will always go. Okay, Fortsky Padrigao has not managed to score yet here in the first period.
Also, Charles Buxit getting early minutes. So you see Coach Pido Horencio slowly integrating yung mga rookies niya in this seniors lineup.
Jorik.
Or can't leave that man open.
And Liam Salansang off the bench, instant offense.
5 3-pointers now for FEU.
Oh, Peter Osang throws it down. Parang ang sikip daw kasi ng butas sa kailang palakihin yata. 21-11 lead here para sa FEU. It's another three-pointer. They will go for it again and missed by Luke Felipe. And Liam Salangsang, back-to-back baskets.
Yeah, 5 straight points for the rookie Liam Salangsang. Really showing great promise in his start with the seniors team.
Smart Power dunk, and it's all brought to us by Smart Power, all 99, low down. Peter Osang making it really look good. The offense of UST maybe could have an impact and truly wake them up. This is still a double-digit lead that they're actually trying to cut down, that FEU has on them. Free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Here's the second free throw. He splits his charities again. Peter Osang.
Yeah, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Peter Osang.
Ayan na naman. The pressure. Naitawid naman.
Really interesting to see this stingy defense being employed by UST. Kumbaga, medyo pinagsabihin rin yata ni Coach Pidores after that blistering start from FEU.
Kyle Paranada was able to tap that ball. Oh, they could just not finish. They just turned it over.
Quick hands by Rojan Montemayor, taking the ball away from Jello Crisostomo.
Jedrick Da just checked in. Peter Osang will get his first rest here in the first period. 23-12 para sa FEU. Three-pointer short, the offensive rebound, the awareness, they almost had it again, and here comes UST. Something big has got to happen din para rito sa UST. Kyle Paranada. Para for the loose ball, UST pa rin. Kuha ng buwelo. Kyle Paranada is yet to score. He drives. He's going to be given a chance to shoot and make his first basket from the line.
It's just an overall struggle for UST in this game. Kumbaga, every shot is hard to come by for them.
No.
Only shooting 5 of 13 from the field. And also 0 for 5 from distance. And even yung free throws nga, Benji. 2 of 5 now.
Finally, he's on the board, and maybe things will truly pick up for Kyle Paranada here for UST. 10-point advantage ng FEU Tamaraos. 1.5 to play. Oh, so open the lane, pero sige lang, kaya mo ba? Denied.
But again, you have to give it to the effort of UST on the defense. Even if, kumbaga, maganda yung simula sa opensa nitong FEU, unti-unti silang nakakahabol, but they have to find a way to put the ball through the hoop.
It's a quick play. The alley-oop off the inbound. Jedrick Da right away, getting his thing going. They're up by 12, 25-13.
Again, the familiarity between the teammates, longtime teammates, Jedrick Da and Janray Pasaol.
Kyle Paranada getting a three-pointer, his first field goal. And at least managing to slice down this deficit to single digits. 49 seconds to play. John Ray. Somebody's open. Somebody makes a three.
And Rojan Montemayor just joining the three-point party for FEU. What a shooting display for the Tamaraos. I believe they already has 6 conversions from long distance.
There's 6 of 11 actually.
Wow.
And to consider this just the first quarter as compared to UST, hitting only one from Kyle Paranada earlier. Charles Buksit ang natawagan with his first foul. 28.4. Wala pa naman nasa penalty. FEU. John Ray spins, tries to scoop it up. Nakakuha pa rin. Possession here. The three didn't work out exactly for Roger Montemayor. Pero teka muna. It will be basketball for UST with 15 seconds remaining. Dito sa ating first quarter. Going for the last shot. Kyle Paranada lets it fly with a fall away. Didn't hit anything except the floor. And that will be it for the first 10 minutes of play. FEU off to a real hot start here. Especially Jorik Bautista. 9 points. And hot shooting from the outside. He really has been finding his mark. And his range, A-OK. Of course, Peter Rosa trying to wake up USC's offense. Stuffing it down. And look at this, Jedrick Da. Hindi na kailangan bumaba. Doon lang sa taas, okay na. At nasa itaas nga sila, 28-16 to end the first.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Sa di kita, di ka papalya. Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Not just as FEU's head coach, but as part of the Gilas coaching staff, Coach Sean Chambers has learned from the best, including Coach Tim Cone. One key lesson stuck with him is stick to what you do. And that's exactly what he's bringing into his leadership at FEU. He's standing by the promise he made last season after their 5th game. We're gonna be a problem for every team moving forward. At yan nga ang patuloy natin nakikita this first half. This year, it's not just about potential, it's about proving it, staying disciplined, consistent, and playing for one another. Again, FEU is here to stay. Benji, Randolph?
Thank you very much, Courtney. Of course, a lot is known about Sean Chambers. Started out as a player, and not only that, of course, he's entering dito for FEU. I still have yet to hear the whistle. Hasn't happened yet, sa first quarter natin. I guess when you're up big, okay na siguro.
I was gonna ask, nakapagpa-autograph ka na ba? Kasi last season mo pa sinasabi na madadala mo yung jersey.
Oo nga, ano. It's a good thing you reminded me.
Hanapin mo pa.
Anyway, all right, Jedrick Da just add up to his production in opening up the scoring for FEU right away. They have this 14-point advantage in UST. What can they do, especially the hot shooting from three-point country here? They just turn it over for UST.
And they continue to shoot themselves on the foot with those turnovers, much to the displeasure of assistant coach Peter Martin.
Oh, man.
And napaupo agad si Abiel Acido.
O, the panlimang turnover lang naman yun ng UST.
But especially if they're down by 14, you cannot afford to make those silly mistakes.
Smoke Conate having a tough time against Peter Rosa to get close to the basket. Here's a hurried three-pointer that didn't work out right there for FEU, but USC could not also do the same thing.
Yeah, Forsky Padrigao trying his earnest to pump his game going from downtown, still yet to hit a three.
Still is yet to make a bucket for Forsky Padrigao, for that matter. 30-16. Okay pa siya, nakakangiti pa si Fortsky Padrigao, pero until when?
Pwede na kasi niyang kunin eh. Akala niya he still had enough real estate there. That could have been a steal for him, but he just let the ball sail out of bounds.
Peter Osa missing offensive rebound underneath. Oh! Quick hands to the part of John Ray. Jorik is back. Jorik could not hit it. And there's going to be a loose ball foul here against FEU.
It's going to be on Aaron Baguno. Didn't really get the right angling on the rebound play against Peter Osang.
30-16 for FEU Tamaraos. Basically, this is just their second game for FEU. But yun, nakauna na kagad yung UST back-to-back. Halos the schedule. Oh, teka muna. Ito na. Kailangan nila yung mga ganyan. Michael Mara.
Nice play from Michael Mara. Much needed basket for UST inside.
And for Mara, sabi niya, marami pa akong gagawin kung sakasakali. John Ray Pasaol answered right back for FEU. And really, Fortsky Padrigao, it's turning out to be one of those long afternoons for him. This is John Ray Pasaol, the stop and pop, knocking it down. Laser focused with her offense on FEU. 32-18 is our count. Timeout muna.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, sa dikitan di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Still plenty of time here in the first half. 7 minutes and 44. Again, Benji Santiago, Randolph Leonson, Courtney Buenaventura at courtside. UST, what kind of an adjustment do they need to make dito, Randolph?
I mean, really just trying to clean up. The turnovers is haunting them, wasting away opportunities. And also, I feel like it's kind of frustrating for Fortsky Padrigao to not yet contribute, but he has to just settle down and remember what his role is. And, you know, Fortsky plays well when he distributes the ball to his teammates, so it has to start with that.
Well, he is a marked man somehow. They know what he can deliver.
Ayan na. Sumitsit na si Coach
Oo nga. The whistle. Kakaiba yun eh. Jorik creating space, knocking it down.
And that's just the maturity of Jorik Bautista, the patience, and also knowing that he has the edge against a much younger Moore Alaw defending him on the one-on-one ISO play.
16 points up here for FEU. Really so tough just even to get a basket, even on a layup. Joey Bautista, the best play of the quarter, brought to us by PlayTime Cares, elevating the next generation of Filipino athletes. He has truly elevated the offense here of the FEU Tamaraos. And free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito.
The struggles continuing for UST. This time, Leland Estacio missing the first. And that's an 0 for 2 trip from the free throw line. 3 of 8 na ang UST mula sa charity stripe.
Too strong a pass right there by Liam Salansang. Okay lang naman. At least the turnovers are not exactly hurting them that much. That's their 5th. Second opportunity for UST. And Leland Estacio getting himself involved. His first bucket. 34-20, 6 minutes to play here in the first half. FEU, they have been going. And runner, it just bounced out. UST trying to come up with another bucket here. Stepping
again, just that kind of half for UST. Seems like nothing going their way. That's turnover number 7 for the yellow shirts.
Koji Bonaflor checking back into the game. Parang kanina naka-headband siya. Tinanggal niya na.
Siguro. Maybe. Alam mo, minsan sa player, ano yun.
Pahiyang. Coach Pido Harencio not exactly happy with the officials here. They're going to call it technical already. Twice, resentment.
But you know, knowing a guy like Coach Pido Harencio, baka panggising yan sa players niya yan eh.
Pwede,
everything
pwede
not going your way. You do not want to fall behind by this big late midway point of the first half. You want to make some headways just before halftime. So let's see if that gamble will pay off for the Growling Tigers.
Because this is not the UST that we're actually watching here who won 2 games.
Yep.
Oh, how about that no-look from Portsky setting up this throwdown.
Again, I told you, Portsky plays best when he shares the rock, and that was just a gorgeous dime to Koji Bonaflor for the slam.
Yun nga lang. A dunk is only good for 2 points. Yun pa rin ang malupit eh. Because that's a 3-pointer.
And that's the second conversion for Liam Salangsang from downtown. Just what a shooting for FEU in this first half.
Look at this, folks. Ating smart power dunk. Look at Portsky Padrigao. He just throws it over his shoulders and finding the right guy, Koji Bonaflor, for that smart power all 99. Load now.
And this is where UST can make headways. FEU is already in penalty with exactly 5 minutes to play in the fourth. So if they can just find a way to be more aggressive and really make these free throws count most of all, they can catch up against this blistering shooting from FEU.
2 for 2. Peter Osang with 6 points. FEU enjoying it as much as they could, this 14-point lead that they have. Shot clock is down to 5. Still making a basket.
And that's just basic basketball from Joric Bautista. You cannot let him get his dribble because he will always torch you on the ISO.
It's not an even in panic mode when there was 3 seconds on their shot clock. Strong, aggressive move by Peter Osang. Oops, and then a steal off the inbound, and another basket here for UST.
So some flow now getting on the side of the Growling Tigers. Oh,
what is happening between Jello and Sostomo right there? And
Alcen Macapagal. First taste of the action for him.
there was already a basket. And then...
So Macapagal didn't really appreciate the bump from Jello Crisostomo. Pero kasi alam mo rin, in those instances, it's like rubbing salt to the wound. Naagawang ka na,
kaya nga.
eh inangasan ka pa.
Sabi sa'yo, may problema yung net na yan. Kung ano-ano na tuloy nangyayari.
Kung dumiretso lang,
wala na yun eh.
Pasa
diba?
na agad yun eh. Kaya di ba last game, si Precious Momoy, binubukan na yung net eh.
Yeah, tama, tama. Fully 28. The last touch lang. Ball will still stay with FEU. Pero they seem to be finding their spots on the floor here for defensive purposes for UST.
They're just trying to attack those passing lanes and just making those hustle plays for UST.
I thought there was a tap out, but instead they called a foul on Peter Osang. Under 4 minutes here in the first half. Joric lost the pass. Fortsky, where does he go to? Peter Osang fumbles. He recovers. He attacks. He kicks. Who's open? Taking the three. Won't go down. Here's Joric Bautista once again. Mokonate double team. Lost it. UST. Great defense. Let's see how it will translate into a great offense.
Oh.
That's an air ball.
But you know, despite Fortsky Padrigao's struggles, he has 7 assists in this game. Incredible.
There could have been more if they're making those
Yes,
baskets.
actually.
Samahan mo ng sound effect para feel na feel at mararamdaman ng referee. Stantingas been called for the foul. Look at this, John Ray Pasaolo. Talagang,
Naibenta sa referee.
yeah. With matching sound effects. They still lead double figures. Who's going to pick up that basketball? It's still FEU. Mokonate was right there. John Ray Pasaol. Mokonate mid-range. UST down by 12. Pero momentum seems to be going their way. Yun nga lang, nawala pa yung bola kay Fortsky, but they managed to get it back. And Jello Crisostomo with a hang.
And again, UST getting a lifeline with the aggressiveness of Jello Crisostomo. He's just been very active on the floor in getting those tips, which leads to steals. And now he goes to the line for 2. 6 points to Jello Crisostomo so far.
Making good his first free throw. Trying to bring down the deficit to 10. As we approach the 2-minute mark here in the second period, Jandre Pasal has played a lot of minutes along with Jorik Bautista for FEU Tamaraws. Kirby Boncopa, Jandre Pasal hesitated with the long distance shot. The floater. Jandre goes down. He seems to be A-okay. Peter Osang will pick up foul number 2, and that will send Jandre Pasal to shoot free throws. Free throws muna para kay Jandre Pasaol. He's got 4 points, a rebound, and 2 assists. More breathing room for FEU as we take a look at Coach Sean Chambers talking to everybody, including his coaching staff.
It's a collective effort.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why they are up by 13 points late in the second quarter.
Peter Osang, baseline jumper, getting it to go down.
It's a positive sign to see Peter Osang hitting those mid-range shots. Those have been absent for them all throughout this first half.
10 points. Pressure defense in the backcourt. May tatawid ba? It took some time. They were able to get away. And Mo Conate doing his thing, what he does best, to throw it down in a fast break.
That's the dangers when you employ those press. Once it gets broken, someone's going to be open on the other side.
Conate, first 2 points in the ball game. Here he is grabbing another rebound. That's his 8th already. Sorry miss right there by Jandre Pasao, but Peter Osang wanted to challenge him, to dare him take the shot. All tossed up in the air. Volleyball ba tayo? Basketball. 44 seconds here in the first half. Jandre Pasao looking at their head coach, Sean Chambers, who's even better open, can't knock it down. Dodged the bullet right there on UST. That was an open look for Jorik Bautista. And Fortsky Padrigao is still scoreless in the game. Has it. Where does he go to? Shot clock is down to 2. Lumabas pa yung bola.
They only have 1 second left to conjure a basketball. Great effort on the defense of FEU.
Taking a look at Mo Conate, throwing it down. All brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, sa di kita di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Di mo tayo makakabenta! Yes! Don't worry! Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
All right, let's continue. 1 second of shot clock. They need a quick play here for USC. How is it going to happen? A catch and shoot! Bakit tumakbo? Shot clock violation. Hindi natapos yun. Ha?
Yeah, it hit the
tumama
ring.
ba? Oh, okay. Brilliant one. I thought it was an air ball. Anyways, that's what Sean Chambers, can he challenge that? There's still time?
I don't know, but he's demanding that.
Di ba? Tinitingnan niya. Anyway, tingnan muna natin ito. Ano yung nangyari? It was that great effort para sa USC to make a comeback here. Of course, they're dwelling with and dealing with a double-digit deficit that they want to trim down to get things going for them para pagpasok naman ng second half.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Sa dikitan, di ka papalya. Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
All-purpose epoxy El General. Matibay na dikitan El General. Kahoy man o bakal El General. Kahit sa kompleto El General. Pwedeng imasilya El General. Kahit anong dikitan El General. El General. El General. All-purpose epoxy Boosting El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet. Get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Easy umulan.
Di mo tayo makakapenta.
Yes!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Si Vic Soto na ata ang pinakaswerteng tao sa Pilipinas. Kahit hindi niya alam, kahit hindi niya sinasadya. Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo. Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome! Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry. Be Only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
All-purpose epoxy El General. Matibay na dikitan. El General. Konkreto, kahoy, bakal.
Plastic, El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Sa dikitan, di ka papalya. Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
All-purpose epoxy El General. Matibay na dikitan. El General. Kahoy man o bakal. El General. Kahit sa kompleto. El General. Pwedeng imasilya. El General. Kahit anong dikitan. El General. El General. El General. All-purpose epoxy. Plastic, El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
This is our score after the first 20 minutes of play, 44-31, favoring the FEU Tamaraos, going for another win. Actually, they have managed to play only one game against UST, which has found themselves on a slight roll with 2 consecutive wins. Benji Santiago, Randolph Leongson, and of course, yung mga story in numbers natin dito.
Yeah, the 7 of 16 3-point shooting really being the difference maker in that first half to favor FEU in helping getting this Baker's dozen lead, a 13-point lead against UST. Also, the rebounding has favored FEU 27-16. And medyo tabla naman sa turnovers, 9-8, still favoring FEU. But really, it's just the blistering shooting from Joric Bautista, Liam Salangsang, all having their moments in the sun for the Tamarack.
At yun na nga, binabanggit mo yung dalawang pangalan na yun. Joric Bautista has 14, Liam Salansang with 8, couple of 3-pointers. Well, gano'n naman yan, namana sa tatay yun eh. Diba? Yun naman talaga ang diskarte din ng ama eh, no? Peter Osang, the only guy in double figures para sa UST. What's so surprising here? Wala dyan si Portsky Padrigao.
Yeah, still yet to crack a basket, but he has dished out 8 assists in this game to somehow help his cause for the Growling Tigers.
Makikita natin sa ating key matchup. Mo Conate, that 2 points actually was a throwdown. Peter Rosang managing some mid-range jumpers, coming up with 10 points, leading itong UST Growling Tigers, but they need somebody to really lead them big. We'll still follow it up at the end of this ball game. Makikita natin sa UAP bracket. How are things going for you, Randall?
Again, UST trying to get the share or not really a share, to go atop of the league, hoping for win number 3, but they have to really get their act together in the second half to continue that win run. Meanwhile, FEU looking more like a promising team, as again, as Coach Sean Chambers said, they're going to be a problem, and they are really giving UST match problems.
We're going to be taking a break. When we come back, the second half of action gets underway.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, sa di kita di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Third quarter just about to start. Again, and welcome. Medyo matagal-tagal ang balik namin after this game. Next Monday na muli babalik. Bakit ba medyo napatagal din, Randolph?
Venue availability also. Ang daming gagamit ng ating PlayTime Filoil. Ang daming gustong sumubok ng bagong court.
Sa bagay. Anyways, ito na nga, nagsimula na ang ating third period, 44-31. And quick whistle from the officials here.
And if that's going to be on Peter Osang, that would be his third personal.
Remember, he is their leading scorer with 10 points.
So a different 5 on the floor for Coach Pido Arencio. No Fortsky Padrigao. Kyle Paranada will get the point guard chores to start the second half.
It is now down to 6 seconds. Tough defense being put up here by UST. Kind of a forced shot right there for Liam, or rather Chanray Pasaol. Sosamu with a kick out. Here's the runner, bitin.
Shots have been hard to come by for UST.
Oh! Chelo Crisostomo coming up with a shot block, pero FEU pa rin. This time it's an end one.
And Jedrick Da has been solid in this preseason. He's been earning his minutes and proving Coach Sean Chambers a genius by injecting much energy on the floor. And just another tough basket for him, an end one play on the way.
They don't seem to be rattled at all, whether that pressure defense or the tightening defense is all over them. Jedrick Da just could not complete the three-point play. Nevertheless, they're up 15. Yun naman, mga halfway down, Kyle Paranada. It's a good thing. There was that offensive rebound and put back here for UST.
And that's how UST can get back in this game, just crashing the boards and going aggressive to the basket. Finally, the ball goes through the net for Amiel Acido.
He was able to overcome the acid test. So we can... Supply yung bonus, pero balik pa rin ang bola sa UST. That three! It worked out.
And Charles Buxet, that's why he was recruited to stay in España for his sniping from the outside. And slowly but surely, UST making headways.
May bawi ba sa side ng FEU? It did go down. And now UST is on a roll.
Kyle Paranada taking it all the way to the hoop. Kind of faked that and double pumped the layup, but finally 2 points to cut the lead down to single digits.
7-0 run here for UST. Joric, difficult shot. Those kind of shots were falling for him back in the first half.
But you see the tighter defense being employed by Kyle Paranada, not giving him much room to operate on that jumper ISO.
Sosomo with a hand up. Osang is pushed from behind by Jordan Bautista. Free throws here for UST. And Jordan has picked up his third. He's picking up on the fouls rather than making those baskets here in the third quarter.
The foul woes continuing for UST.
Ito pa isa nga, di ba? In foul trouble din. Somehow he's got 3. Ito si Peter Osang.
And this is really audacious for Coach Pido Arencio, keeping Peter Osang on the floor with 3 fouls.
Eh, siya yung leading scorer. Anong gagawin ko?
Yeah, and also 3 of 6 from the free throw line.
46-39. It's like a puzzle that needs solving right away as FEU. Let's see the sharing of the basketball there. Mo Konate could not control. Lost it, and here comes UST. Peter Osang almost running out of space, but lost the basketball instead. Still going for those long-distance shots. Mo Konate is going to give it another try. Banks it in. 4 points.
And really, that you see how Peter Osang is protecting himself from picking up that 4, just staying straight as he made for that block attempt.
Chelo Crisostomo on a mid-range. It bounced out. Threatening to go double figures with a lead once again ng FEU Tamaraos. Jordan Bautista, now he's firing blanks here in the second half. He's got 14 points, 12 back in the first half. Big rebound here for FEU.
And that was a rushed fast break opportunity for Jello Crisostomo. That was a 2 versus 4 fast break situation for USD. He has to do a better job in acknowledging that they do not have the numbers on that break.
It's basically adrenaline. Medyo ginaganahan eh. So they were really going and pushing and everything. And sometimes getting carried away. Here's FEU with another opportunity. As I've said, wow!
And that's an offensive foul on Janray Pasaol.
Head coach Sean Chambers not happy. He was so surprised. As soon as he heard the whistle, he was so surprised. He reacted. Play continues.
Oh!
And here's FEU making them stop.
Janray Pasaol stepped out of bounds. So the breaks of the game now tilting in the favor of UST.
All those pressure defense creating some problems here. How about Jello Crisostomo? Much needed big basket. We got a 6-point game now. John Ray from long distance. Nope. Offensive rebound. Now Mo Konate posting, turning. And lost the basketball. It's another turnover.
Yeah, Kyle Paranada was just quick to tap the ball out of Mo Konate's hands.
Tignan natin ang ating 3-point shot of the quarter brought to us by Jangnan Hotpot. Hotpot ba? Jangnan na.
And UST outscoring FEU in this quarter 11-4 so far.
Let's see, attack the drop. Where is the basketball? Hirap na hirap pulutin yung bola ni Mo Konate. Every time they go to him, he seems to, you know, butterfingers and everything, has no control.
So much limbs on the way of Mo Konate whenever he gets the basketball.
4 seconds to shoot here for FEU. Oh! who bailed out. Naka-attract pa ng depensa. Foul is on Jello Crisostomo. Kirby Moncopa will go to the line to shoot free throws. Alright, puntahan muna natin si Courtney.
We can see Joric Bautista coming in again, and he made an early statement, finishing with double figures just in the first half. But beyond the numbers, he knows that there's still work to be done. One key focus for the Tamaraws this season is communication on the court, and it's something they're clearly improving on step by step. For Joric, it's deeper than just playing well. Wearing green and gold is already a part of me. Yan nga ang sabi niya sa akin kanina. A reflection of the pride and responsibility he carries every time he steps on the court. Kaya nga para sa kanya, it's not just a uniform, it's home. Benji, Randolph?
Yeah, thank you very much. So it's communication. I wonder how you interpret every whistle ginagawa ni Sean Chambers to get through to them.
But really, that's just leading by example.
Yeah.
Again, Joric Bautista, one of those homegrown stars from the FEU Diliman Juniors program, now moving up. And kumbaga, tinitingnan na siyang kuya nung mga dating baby time. Sabi mo nga, from boys to men,
yes,
na nasa seniors na. So kumbaga, he really wants to share whatever he knows, that wisdom, to the next generation of the Tamaraws.
Kyle Paranada got a good bounce. We get a 5-point game, folks. And this is all happening despite the fact that Portsky Padrigal was not on the floor.
Yeah, yet to check in the second half.
Mokonate. Liam Salangsang. Pasabik lang din tong ring na to minsan, you know. Peter Olsang is down.
But going back to UST, Kyle Paranada now has 8 points, really has done an admirable job in those point guard duties for Coach Pido Harencio.
What really happened to Peter Olsang here?
I believe that's during the battle for the rebounds, but let's see if we will get some replays on what really transpired on that one. Peter Olsang still seems like writhing in pain.
Ito yun eh. So tingnan natin sa off-ball laban kay Mokonate. Somehow, somewhere underneath there.
Oh,
yun
tinamaan nung yeah, medyo ininda niya yung warding off ng braso itong si Mokonate. And Peter Olsang returning to the dugout. We're gonna see Eco Laureate for the first time in this contest.
This is just a 5-point game. 2 chances for them to still cut down the deficit. They will have to do their thing on defense first. As FPU with their offense. Mokonate getting away with a layup.
That's just barbecue chicken for Mokonate. Kumbaga, nanlaki yung mata niya. He knew that he's got the advantage against Eco Laureate and just muscled his way to the rim.
And Kyle Paranada trying to shake off Liam Salangsang. That's going to be a foul.
Oh no, backward violation.
Violation.
Yeah, that was great defense from Liam Salangsang, not giving any room for Kyle Paranada, and he lost real estate stepping on the half-court line.
7-point game as we approach the 3-minute mark of the third period. Joric Bautista. Only 2 points to show for here in the third. That's an air ball. And they marked him. Joric Bautista.
Yeah, 14 points so far in this contest, and really just limited to 2 here in the third.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, sa dikitan di ka papalya. Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Unboxing! El General! Matibay na dikitan! El General! Konkreto! Kahoy! Bakal!
Plastic, El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Still 2 minutes and 49 to play here in the third quarter. And UST is trying to turn things around. We have the entry Fortsky Padrigal now for UST. A baseline jumper. They have another opportunity. The offensive rebound. Ayaw pa rin.
Tough break for UST. They got those opportunities, but still failing to cash in.
FEU, they need to handle it carefully. Shot clock is down to 4. It's down to 3. The forced shot right there, Montemayor. Oh, it.
So a nice bailout now for FEU getting this other opportunity.
Still, they're handling the situation and keeping UST at bay. FEU, pero what an effort here and what a surge that we have seen here from UST.
But Mo Konate will be whistled for the offensive foul there. I thought the foul was on Eco Laure on the box out. Oh. So yeah, that's going to be on Mo Konate. And because it's a pushing foul, as they said, it's going to be 2 free throws for Eco Laure.
Oh, penalty na, naturally.
Of course, Eco Laure, the son of former pro Eddie Laure, has been given his chances here in UST.
He's on the board. 51-45. Chandre Pasaol will orchestrate here. The Tamaraos. Getting away with the layup. Oh! Throwing it down. That follow-up. Galing kay Mo Konate.
And UST is still struggling to break through that 6-point barrier. The lead is back to 8.
Fortsky lost it. Chandre Pasaol. They were able to come up with a shot block, but FEU still maintains with the possession. 5 to shoot. Chandre Pasaol still too far from the basket. Now he attacks, scoops it up. Oh, nauna yata yung whistle kesa sa buzzer.
Foul be called on Eco Laure.
Take a look at that Smart Power dump brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now.
And you see now Coach Pido Arencio deploying Peter Osang back on the court. They do not like what they're seeing.
And free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Oconate knocking down those 2 free throws, some breathing room as they are up by 10 again. Penalty. There's a foul. There's going to be free throws.
So that's going to be on
Cedric
Da, I believe. So Forsky Padrigao will have a chance to earn his first points of the game from the free throw line. And he struggles continue. Nabati lang natin nung pregame na ang ganda ng shooting niya eh.
Talaga naman maganda kasi nga, di ba? Previous yung pinag-uusapan. There you go. Finally, he's on the board. Still got another. So Commissioner Coach Joe Lipa.
So 1 of 3 from the line.
It's so unusual because he was waxing hot with those 3-pointers when they went up against Adamson. 52.7 seconds remaining. That's just the third quarter, folks. Let's see, there's still plenty of time here if USC intends to make another big comeback the way they're trying to do it here in the third. We'll have an interesting ball game as an offensive foul is called on FEU.
That's the third time this quarter where FEU has been whistled for those offensive fouls. And again, FEU just keeping that window open for UST to make a comeback.
Shaking his head, John Ray Pasaol as he goes back to the bench. Only goes to show you the kind of competition we have here in the UAAP group. As Peter Osang recovering from that hit on the face and getting back his offensive thing going again. Oconate being trapped, double-teamed and everything safely to Liam Salangsang. It's going to be a foul called here against UST.
Yeah, Koji Buenaflor. So this time, 2 free throws will be given to Mo Conate.
Pasok yung dalawang free throws niya earlier for Conate. They lead by 7. Closing seconds ng ating third period. Ganyan talaga yung mga players. Binabaliktad pa rin talaga yung mga when they have not missed, they will miss. They haven't missed, tsaka may miss. And missed both!
But Cedric Da gets the rebound. Benji.
And there's still time for them to execute a good play here. Protecting a 7-point lead. Liam Salangsang knows about it. Liam Salangsang attacks, floats it up, it drops! He's got 10 points in the ball game and had the final say to end the third quarter here for FEU. A little dismayed is Coach Pito Harencio talking to his players on what happened in that sequence in that last play. UST really made some headway here in the third period. For a little while they were at it and it wasn't exactly so sure, but they made FEU a little insecure in the third period. And let's see what's going to happen in the fourth quarter, as that was Liam Salangsang with that final bucket to end the third quarter for FEU.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
And now it's fourth quarter. A quick early foul given up here by Liam Salangsang. Peter Osang driving. And for a little while, I thought it was going down.
He didn't really get that soft touch, really kissing it off the glass. A little too strong on his drive.
Jumper did go down right there. Kirby Moncopa had an open look. Let's hear it again from Courtney.
We all know that Fortsky Padrigao is entering a crucial year with UST. His focus is clear: consistency, growth, and leadership. During the first half, he is showing that he is setting the tone for his teammates. This season is actually his last run with them, so he just wants to make it count, especially with the possibility of turning pro next year. Beyond the court, Forth values time with his team, sharing meals, bonding moments, and memories that go beyond basketball. And when it's all said and done, nabanggit nga niya na if there's one thing he hopes they remember, it's this: Forth taught me to play the right way. Benji, Randolph?
All right, thank you very much. Parang yung pagkakakwento naman yun, parang so dramatic.
But really, Forth Padrigao, he's just a winner in every sense of the word from high school. Again, a former national youth team member, wants to bring that winning mentality to UST when he arrived 2 years ago. And now that he's in his final year, he wants to make this one count, especially as UST is seen as one of the legitimate contenders this UAP season.
I think it's for sure he's going to have an interesting next chapter in his basketball career for Fortsky Padrigao. But right now he has to focus himself in this ball game. They are just down by a single-digit deficit. Mokonate could not do it to add up to their lead. UST given an opportunity. They try to hurry the play, and Peter Rosa, nice catch and finish.
Peter Osang just having a hell of a ball game and really just being aggressive on the run, on the fast break. He's really introducing himself to everyone and saying, Peter ang itawag mo sa akin.
Dami nang nahawa sa akin dito. Anyway, Joric Bautista, who only had 2 points in the third. Let's see, he's got another basket. They're his first 2 here in the fourth. Chelo Crisostomo with a fall away, comes up short. Mokonate.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're caught sleeping on the defenses. Mokonate just rampage through the rim and take a look at that emphatic dunk.
And all brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Sa dikitan, di ka papalya. Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Up double digits once again ang FEU Tamaraos. Always finding a way to hold off any major rally that UST could bring here in the second half and already in the fourth quarter. Kyle Paranada, where does he go to? Peter Rosa has been having a nice touch from the field. It's a loose ball foul that's going to be called against FEU.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be on Joric Bautista. Kind of pushed Koji Buenaflor on the box out. But again, you gotta love the defense of FEU, just shutting the door in every scoring opportunity for UST, giving them a hard time. And as I've said, hindi ma-break ng UST yung 6-point barrier. That's the closest that they have gotten in the second half. And nakakuha sila ng flow, but FEU always having an answer.
I think Coach Sean Chambers decides to go for ceiling here to have the size advantage.
Yeah, really a lengthy 5 on the court for FEU.
Nilabas si Joric Bautista at saka si Liam Salangsang. Well, John Ray Pasaol is back and he's setting up the play here. Shot clock is down to 4. Tapo ng bola. A last touch on USC, so they still have 3 seconds on their clock here for FEU. Mo Konate had the shot. Ooh, lucky break for FEU. They will still keep it.
Yeah, Mo Konate no longer had any choice but to heave that 3, but UST doing a terrible job boxing out for the rebound.
John Ray inside. Mo Konate! He just keeps on throwing him down.
That's just a nice play from John Ray Pasaol. Basic pick and roll coverage, and Mo Konate just slamming the ball once again.
Kyle Paranada trying to hit a big basket here. Mo Konate takes down the rebound. And Mo Konate in this ball game. Just checking, he's got 17 rebounds.
He almost got a dunk had they not turned the ball over.
Jello Crisostomo, kala ko dadunk din eh. 63-52, 11-point advantage here for FEU. Ball will stay with FEU. Jello Crisostomo will pick up number 4.
Wow.
Interesting development here. 63-52 FEU.
Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis. Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Plenty of time. 5 minutes and 43, 63-52. They're still at it. UST being aggressive and trying to get themselves solid back into this ball game. FPU holding them off. That could have been a nice play. Hindi nga lang matapos.
And finally, Fortsky Padrigao hitting a three-pointer. Much needed basket for UST.
First field goal. 63-55. As we reach halfway ng ating fourth quarter. There you go. Finally, Luke Felipe getting it done for his first basket.
And that's the dangers when you double. You always leave someone open. And Luke Felipe doing a better job in exploiting that weak side for FEU.
Peter Osa, the short jumper. He's got 17 points. John Ray trying to use his speed. I don't think there's a foul. Tap out lang.
No, the foul we called on
meron?
Yeah, on Kyle Paranada. Seems like FEU is doing everything to really hold off itong UST.
And free throws brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. John Ray Pasaol trying to lessen some difficulty on their part and trying to maintain their focus and not getting into panic mode. But he splits his charities. Consider just a 9-point lead lamang to. Door is still wide open here for UST. Maranada. Now they got 10 on the shot clock. He's open. He takes the three, but it's offline. They have another chance here. Peter Osang with that offensive rebound. Fortsky missing another long-distance shot.
Just a terrible shooting night for Fortsky Padrigao. He has 8 assists. Hindi lang talaga siya makabutas.
So Kirby Moncopa, happy, smiling. Why not? He adds up to the lead ng FEU Tamaraws here.
Yes, strong 8.7 rebound and 4 assist stat line for Kirby Moncopa.
And then that turnover ng UST. Joric Bautista, Charles Buksit naman for UST. Three and a half to play. FEU Tamaraws just showing the kind of maturity that they have to hold off, to keep them at bay at the UST. UST, well, impressive with the way they're trying to make an aggressive comeback. Very patient offense.
And they end up with another putback by Mo Konate. Just a dominant showing.
16 points for Mo Konate.
And he got the block on that one.
He's also got 19 rebounds.
Just monster numbers.
Nakikipagsabayan eh. Maganda yung laro ni Peter Osang here, pero nakikipagsabayan si Mo Konate sa kanya.
Yeah, showing that he's more than just a defensive cog for FEU.
Going all the way. It's like a gimme basket right there already. As we approach the final 2 minutes of the ball game. Mo Konate lost it. And somebody got it.
So that's going to be his 4th personal.
last-ditch effort for UST. We have a timeout.
Itong part na to.
Si Vic Soto na ata ang pinakaswerteng tao sa Pilipinas. Kahit hindi niya alam, kahit hindi niya sinasadya. Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
PlayTime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo. Swerte sa akin ang PlayTime. You're welcome.
Bakal! Plastic, El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Last 2 minutes!
Ito na binanggit na ang ating last 2 minutes, brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. FEU still with the lead here, up 11 points. 10-second shot clock for UST, firing the long one. No, it didn't go down.
Just a struggle from downtown for UST. 4 of 23 from three-point country.
At least for the past 3 games that we have actually covered for today, 3-pointers are not exactly... Oh, yeah, mayan mahirap.
Again, I told you, Benji, I still believe that a wedgie like that deserves at least half a point, or at least a stat in the stat sheet, because that's just a difficult thing to do.
And everybody is aware, everybody who knows basketball, kahit satyain mo hindi ganun kadali yan. It just happens.
Parang once every 10 games, maybe.
Yeah. Shot clock down to 2. Jorik Bautista puts it up. Things have taken a big turn for Jorik Bautista's offense.
Yeah, everything just souring for Jorik Bautista. Only 4 points in the second half after that blistering start. But that early onslaught, that early ignition for him enabled FEU to gain that big start, big advantage to open this game.
Catch and shoot. And it's going to be a foul here. And Mo Konate is most probably telling Johnny, should be smarter than that.
And again, with 55.7 seconds remaining, it feels like this is tilting in favor of FEU. As you see those concerned look on the faces of Coach Pido Harencio, Coach Japs Cuan, Coach June Soler, and Coach Peter Martin.
First game nila wala si Coach Pido. So it was a win. And then the second game, wala naman si Peter Martin.
Wala rin si Caballero doon.
Ayun lang. And of course, syempre, the presence of those players that they need, like Nick Caballero, he could have been a big, big factor here. Unang game lang naman nakalaro si Nick Caballero. Yeah. The second, wala na rin siya, di ba? 45.2 seconds remaining. And most probably this is the last time out of the game.
Bakal! Plastic, El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Continuing what's left of this ball game. We only have 45 seconds. Now it's down to 43 as a foul. Jello Crisostomo.
So that's going to be it for Jello Crisostomo. Tried his best to inject some energy for UST coming off the bench. But again, just not the day for the Growling Tigers.
What else is there?
So that's going to be the 14th foul for UST. They will. It seems like they were still willing to dare try to play the free throw game. Oh,
napaganda pa.
That's not the intended play, but Jedrick Taa just making sure they get a flurry finish for FEU. And I think that will do it.
And they will just hang on to that basketball. So FEU taking this one against UST. Wow. Are we so blessed? It's a downpour. 72-63 is our final score. So back-to-back wins para sa FEU. And UST suffering their first learning experience sa ating preseason cup. This is how it turned out. FEU was threatened several times but was able to keep them at bay, itong USC Growling Tigers. So that's how it has ended here. And of course, there were just a lot of players to note and really take a look at here in this ball game. But somebody has to stand out, right, Randolph?
Yeah, again, Mo Konate just lording over this game. Offense, defense, he did it all para dito sa FEU. Joric Bautista may have ignited that flurry start for FEU, but he made sure to keep the ship afloat and saying that I'm the captain now for FEU. Again, our ABC Tile Adhesive heavy-duty player of the game, Mo Konate, 16 points, 21 big rebounds, 2 assists, and include that 1 block.
And not only that, of course, the way he was throwing down that basketball on offense about a couple of times that he was able to come up with those dunks. It just adds up to all of the factors to contribute. That's why they came out as the winner here. Never thought that it could be that easy. It was never really that easy. But somehow things that they were able to put up with and engage UST, they have found a way. At itong ating mga highlights powered by Smart Power All 99. Get on the Facebook or TikTok plus 10 gigabytes data and only calls and texts for 7 days. Load now. And it's going to be a few days, actually almost a week.
1 week, exactly.
Yeah, 1 week that you have to wait for us again to come up with all of the action here. For now, this is how it got things really the way it ended here.
Again, the three-point shooting giving FEU that big lift in the first half. They finished with 7 3-pointers, but really the big rebounding discrepancy. 60 rebounds against just 36 for UST. You cannot win when you give too much boards like that. And also second chance points, 24 second chance points for FEU, making good use of those offensive boards.
At ito nga yung ating key matchup with Mo Konate, double-double, 16 and 21 humongous rebounds, 17, 8 and 2. Not at all that bad for Peter Osa, but of course one has got to be able to come up with a win. And in this case, FEU Tamaraos did their thing and they ended up victorious. So there you could see FEU Tamaraos parang nagpalit sila ng pwesto ng UST because right now they're undefeated along with the LSU.
Yeah, FEU inflicting that first loss of UST and they joined LaSalle at the top of the UAP bracket. Very tight because remember, only 7 teams, only 6 games in this UAP bracket, and only the top 4 will advance.
It gets more and more interesting when we come back June 9. San Sebastian will kick it off at 12 noon versus the LPU Pirates. And then Emilio Aguinaldo College, laban naman sa Letran. And then UST will cap our schedule versus UP. That's Monday, June 9. For Randolph Leongson and Courtney Benaventura, ito naman po si Benji Santiago. Thank you very much. We'll see you at the ball games.
Our heavy-duty player of the game with 16 points, 21 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block.
GG, bro! Don't worry. The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus Only Facebook or Only TikTok.